got a handle? Knock it off, man. Get this bum out of here. He turned the ball over and tried to stab me. He tried to steal the rebound. Taylor, give me that bum. Bum had 5 turnovers in the game. Christie is doing what he's supposed to do.
Well, that certainly sets the tone for today. By the way, did you hear Uncommon's new intro? That is fire. So I caught up with all the headlines and put that in a members section video. But here's a video with footage, and I'm borrowing a lot from 93 Zay, and I added a little bit of my own. But let's get into it.
Is my family okay? Is my friends' family okay? And so that kind of gets you off kilter. Life takes precedence over basketball, and you cannot get that out of your head.
You know, so much at stake. You know, LeBron, he's in Brentwood. You know, he's been probably thinking about his house for the last 6 days.
Or maybe he was thinking about his appearance on an upcoming podcast. I mean, seriously? I can't believe he was on this podcast telling lies, as he always does. But we're supposed to feel bad that he can't perform playing basketball because of the mental toll. But he no mental toll for a podcast. This guy didn't show up to work because of his birthday. And everybody said, oh, he's earned the right to do that. Well, then, hasn't he earned the right not to go play basketball when he's going to play like crap and then blame it on the fires? Maybe that's when you should take a night off. The types of problems that these people face. I mean, yes, obviously your home being threatened, but how many other houses do these people have to choose from? Other people are not taking days off work. They're trying to figure out how to make more income because fire insurance companies won't cover the primary disaster in the area. Oh, man. And LeBron's kids are getting jerseys signed. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Goat man.
Watch what Goat Man do tonight.
You know, when Shannon says something like that, that means he is claiming greatness comes in the form of somebody who's going to come out and play great and be inspiring despite the tragedy that's taking place. Not be a sniveling little embarrassing bitch who blames the tragedy taking place.
You know, the Lakers are human. You know, things can weigh on their heart. Man, how many times I told you LeBron ain't human?
Nice little grab from the movie Halloween here, by the way. But I agree, man. LeBron James gives me the creeps. Like, that guy epitomizes someone who sold his soul to the devil.
This isn't a man. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes. What was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
They said LeBron was distracted for the last 6 days thinking about his Brentwood home.
That's why I opened up talking about that podcast. They wanted to be specific about it's been on LeBron's mind for 6 days. But there's a magical shutoff on days when LeBron wins, when he pulls a win out of his ass, or he wants to go talk about himself on a podcast. Those days, he's over it.
Knowing damn well LeBron James got a private fire department, man.
Now, something like that, things are weird enough in the world now where you have to wonder, okay, is he joking or is this real? So I Googled it. I admit it. I Googled it. I was confused enough I had to find out. And he doesn't have his own fire department, but he did have private firefighters hired. This is what I'm talking about with these people's types of problems. Man, spend that money helping the animals escape. Maybe help all the prisoner animals that Anthony Davis let burn alive. I wonder if LeBron was troubled by the peril that the firefighters were potentially going to face if they had to go from standby to actually fighting the fire to protect his house. And speaking of being on standby, if you're paying these people to be on standby, could you pay these people to be out actually fighting the fire at the perimeter of where it's going to approach your neighborhood and actually be helping people?
If you think LeBron James' house was in any jeopardy, DM me on Instagram because I can turn $2 into 2,000. So I guess the Clippers didn't lose anything. I'm guessing the Rams players didn't lose anything. To my knowledge, LeBron didn't lose anything.
I just had to let that play because all of those words were great. All right, let's get to the highlights. And I'm gonna flat out steal from 93 Zay and enjoy that, and then I'm gonna add to it.
It's Mr. High IQ. Here you go. Damn.
Just god awful.
Look at him stiff arm Wemby.
He's always doing something shady with his offhand. Are you kidding? Come on, man.
The refs called 3 fouls on the bum. Look at that turnover. LeBron was so frustrated. It was so good. LeBron out there looking like, oh,
He's so embarrassing. He's so embarrassing.
Why?
Remember when Chris Paul injured him while he was flopping?
22 years and you still ain't got a handle? Knock it off. He turned the ball and tried to stat steal the rebound. Taylor, give me that bum. Bum had 5 turnovers in the game. Christie is doing what he's he is about to cut to the
Holy shit! That's some of the worst basketball I've seen.
They're not looking at their man. He's about to cut to the
Oh, so here, obviously, 93 Zay is explaining how it's blatantly obvious that Christie's cutting to the hoop. Why did... Look at all of the Spurs defenders on the outside. Maybe if Goatman didn't dribble looking at his feet, he'd realize that there's absolutely no defender underneath. LeBron is mad that Christie doesn't come up next to 4 Spurs players for his ridiculous, pointless drop-off pass. Holy shit, you're the opposite of a savant. Sorry, Max. My mind was on the fires. LeBron mistook Christie for fire. The way he's passing the blame there. Or is Christie to blame, or the fire, or Westbrook? Oh man, I was having a good laugh there. I should have kept it going. Come on, man. This guy should be getting like fried on 1,000 different shows. I can't believe we're being called the haters. I mean, this guy is basketball comedy. He's terrible. Terrible. He is bad at basketball.
He was a horrible player. He was horrible to play with.
Crying right now, man. Look what he did to your king, Scooby the Boop Bop. Focus on his legs, man.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
LeBron out here dancing, waving his hand, man.
Oh, shit. I'm going to have to take a look at that again. It didn't even look like that good of a move. Oh, wow. 93 Zay is like a horror movie guy, huh? Oh, that's the scariest one. Is this even that crazy of a move? I'm not sure what justifies being as just screwed up as LeBron looked here. I guess LeBron's got fire on his mind again. He's like the Hound in Game of Thrones when a flame's coming toward him. I gotta say, the Hound is more attractive than LeBron. Are you all looking at the clock and the score? What's LeBron doing in the game? Poor guy's got his mind on the fires. It's a 20-point lead with 2:40 left. And we all know LeBron can't make anything outside of 1 foot around the 2-minute mark. What's he doing? What's he doing in the game? Didn't I hear some shit earlier this season about, oh, LeBron has to play these minutes because the Lakers need him? Really? He needs to play these minutes right here? I saw that this video kind of took off. 93Z, congratulations. That's good. Let's look at some of the small details, you know, for anyone who wants to try to explain away LeBron's 7 turnovers. Let's say that you want to justify it with his 8 assists. His assists aren't that amazing, but you understand how much more detrimental a turnover is compared to the benefit of an assist. You know, you LeBron fans act like LeBron's the only one out there making assists. Austin Reaves had 8 assists also, and he didn't have 7 turnovers. Somehow Austin Reaves also had the same number of rebounds as LeBron James. Let's look at LeBron's rebounds. This is an offensive rebound. The announcer even said it was a tap out, which means that the person who tapped it out is supposed to be credited with the rebound. Nope. According to NBA Advanced Stats, that is a LeBron James rebound. Jackson Hayes, congratulations for fighting off Wemby just so LeBron James could take the credit for your effort. My God, you got to be proud of that rebound. Actually, in terms of LeBron rebounds, I've seen worse. Tell me what you think about this one, keeping in mind that the person who tips the ball is supposed to be credited to the rebound. Do you think that's an accident by Dalton? Or do you think he tipped that to LeBron? One way or another, LeBron did the least amount of work of anyone out there and was credited with a rebound. Actually, there's another possibility. Either Dalton realizes LeBron's there and pulls away from trying to get it, but now that I look at it, I think LeBron disrupted Dalton's rebound. What the hell? Look closely. Nope, I'm taking that from you. Wow. I'm not sure how Wemby missed this, but Jackson Hayes almost got fired for almost taking that stat from LeBron. Wow, and that's it. We are done with LeBron's rebounds. Impressive. Imagine the world of LeBron fans. The mentality of these people. LeBron only gets 5 rebounds, which is already pathetic. And most of those aren't even legitimate. Now, I know I'm running behind. Sorry, I'm on a road trip. So I'll quickly cover the Heat statistics since they won that game. Congratulations, winning against the completely dysfunctional Miami Heat. And I called this out in the members only podcast that the NBA on ESPN actually came up with a headline that LeBron scores 7 straight. Like, imagine a world where that's worth reporting on. As if everyone in this league hasn't scored 7 straight. Why do they have to say something like that? Because LeBron is the 3rd highest scorer on the team. Not even close to Anthony Davis in rebounds. We know how worthless LeBron's rebounds and assists are anyways. So what are you going to talk about? What are you going to talk about? Let's just come up with an absurd headline and see how far gone NBA fans are. Are they actually going to think that scoring 7 straight points is a headline worth talking about? Guys, I am chomping at the bit to talk about Gilbert Arenas making an ass of himself, so I'm going to cut this video here and get to that one. Thanks for tuning in.